Okay, in this video I'm going to quickly show you how to do a couple of effects. I'm going to highlight this portion, so that's 2 seconds I've just selected, and I'm going to go to Effect and I'm going to make it fade in. So you can see that the peaks got kind of squished from the beginning part of this selection, which means that it is quieter. So Audacity made it quieter because that was my selection, and then I selected Effect and I simply clicked fade in. So this is what it sounds like. So it gets louder. So at the end I'm gonna fade out. So select and then fade out, and you can see the peaks have been squished a bit, so that will actually get quieter. So this is what that bit sounds like. Okay, so I mean that's pretty straightforward to do. There are other effects that you can have a look at. If you want, for whatever reason, to slow down Mr. Booth's speech, then you can do that, or whichever speech you're working with. So you go to Effect and then you go to Change Speed, and then you can either go up by speeding up or go down by slowing down. So I'm going to go down. Let's just go a little bit lower. There we go. So just a 9% change. And you can preview it.
In Richmond, a fantastic opportunity for you to go with your classmates to Dubai's #1.
Okay, so that gave you a preview. Sometimes you might want to do that so that the information being given in the advert is super clear, and you can play around with this. If there's a portion of the clip only that you want to speed up or slow down, then you would have to figure out how you're going to cut that portion and put it on a different track, and I'll show you how to do that in another video, not in this one. Okay, so let me just leave it at 9%, whatever it was I changed it as. So it's doing it for me, and as you can see, it just extended it, so it's made that clip a little bit longer now. So I could play around with the time shift and just move it back a bit, so it's it's got an equal amount of start and finish of music at the ends. I'm also just going to lower the music because I think it is a bit loud, and also I'm going to lower that as well. Okay, so let me just play the first part. So select the cursor tool. Remember, if it's not letting you select like I just selected here, it's probably because you've got the wrong tool selected, or you've got something going on here. Okay, so this is what it sounds like. First 6 seconds.
In Richmond, a fantastic opportunity.
Okay, so that's okay. So in this video, I've just shown you how to use a couple of effects, and they included fade in and fade out, which you should all be able to do because it's super easy. And then you've got the speed, which I showed you how to change, and you should preview it. And remember, you can always undo, so I encourage you to experiment a bit. Okay, so in the next video, I'll show you how to maybe just do a bit of I don't know, something. I'll decide.